everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how I made this Halloween intro using CapCut and Canva on my iPhone for free. So let's get right into the video. So the first thing you're going to do is open up the app Canva, and you are going to search in the search bar YouTube intro. Once you see it pop up, you're going to see the YouTube icon and it's going to say YouTube intro, and you're going to click on that. Then you're going to click on the blank one with the plus sign and you should have this blank screen. Then you are going to click on elements and you're going to scroll down until you find grids. You're going to click see all and you're going to click the one with the 3 just like this. Then you're going to click where it says spacing, grid spacing, and push the grid spacing all the way to 0. Then you're going to click on camera roll and you are going to add the images that you want into the grid. So I am just clicking this one and I'm dragging it into the first grid, and I'm just going to keep doing that for the other images. Once you have all of your images in the grids, you are going to double tap on each of the grids and you are going to zoom in if you need to do this step to get the photos the way you want it to. If the photos look good the way they are, then you will not have to do this step. Once you get it the way that you want it to look, we are going to save it. So you're going to click the up arrow in the corner and you are going to click download, and you're going to make sure you're downloading as a PNG. Then we are going to open up CapCut and you're going to click on new project, then on photos, and you're going to click on the image that we just made in Canva. Then you are going to stretch it out to about 5 seconds long. Then we are going to click on overlay, add overlay, and go to library. And then you are going to find this black video and you are going to click on it and you are going to make it large to fit the screen. Then you're going to scroll until you find opacity and you are going to put the opacity to 65. Then we are going to download it, so just click save to device. And from here, we are going to click new project and click add, and we're going to add that one we just made with the black overlay. Then we're going to go to effects and you are going to scroll until you find dark. Then you are going to scroll until you find smiling pumpkins, and you're going to click on that and you're going to see this really cool effect pop up on the screen. Then once you add it, you're going to drag it so it fits the entire screen. From here, you are going to go into your eraser app or website. I am using the app Photoroom, or I always have an erasing website linked down below. And I'm just going to erase the background of this image. And this is going to be the image that's going to be on the first slide. I'm going to click on transparent and I'm just going to add a shadow. It is not necessary, but I like to do it. And I'm just going to export it to my camera roll. From there, we are going to go back into CapCut and you're going to click add overlay, and you are going to add that image we just erased the background of, and you are going to make it bigger and drag it to your right, and you're going to fit it right there just like I'm doing on the screen. You're going to drag the image out until it fits the whole screen and put it where you'd like. Then from here, we're going to add text, so you're just going to click text, click add text, and you are just going to type in your name. For today's example, I am using Jamyah Leigh, and she is our model for today. So once you type in your name, you're going to click on fonts, and where it has the little search tool, you're going to search Halloween, and we're going to be using this font Lightning. You can search Halloween or Lightning, whichever, but that's the font. Then you're going to click on where it says styles, and you're going to click on the first one where it's a white inner and a black stroke. And from there, we're going to click on where it says shadow, and you're going to scroll until you find this orange right here that I show on the screen. And then you're going to put the opacity all the way to 100 and the blur to 0. And then you're going to move the distance down or wherever you like it. I use 3. And it should give that little orange popping out look that you see behind the name. And then you're going to drag the name all the way to the beginning and to the end of the video. And you're going to move it around until you get it the way you like. From there, we are going to add an animation. So you're going to click on the image of yourself, click on animation, and you're going to click where it says fade in. And you're going to put that at 0.7 seconds. And you're going to do the same thing for the text. Click on the text with your name, click on animations, and then you're going to scroll until you find the animation spring. And once you click on that, you're going to put it to 2.5 seconds, and then you're going to hit the check mark. And this is what the animation is going to look like, but we want the fade in picture to come in before the text. So you're just going to drag the text a little bit behind, like I'm doing here, so that the image comes in first and then the text next. Once you get that the way you like, you are going to save that to your camera roll. From there, we are going to make our final project. So you're going to click New Project, click on the video that we just made. You're going to click where it says cover, and you're going to drag it to a cover you remember. And this is what we're going to go back to every time we finish a clip. Then you're going to click where it says the 3 dots, and it's going to say rename, and you can rename this final. This is not a requirement, but it definitely helps. It'll say final there, so you'll remember. From there, we're going to go back into Canva into where we had the original grid, and you're going to slide it like I did to create another project. Then you are going to go back to where it says grids, and you're going to click on the one with 2, click on spacing again, and bring the grid spacing to 0. You're just repeating the same steps that we did before. So again, you are going to click on the images that you want in each of the grids, and you are going to drag them in there, and then you are going to resize them if need be. Then we are going to save it. Since there's 2 images here, it'll say all pages, and you just want to save page 2. So you're just going to click page 2 and save it to your camera. Then we are going to go back into CapCut, and you're going to find the project we made that had the black rectangle over it with the opacity of 65. And you're going to click on the image, and you are going to click replace, and you're going to replace it with the image that we just made in Canva, and we're going to save that to our device. Then we are going to create a new project, and we're going to add the video that we just made with the overlay, and we are going to click on effects and video effects. Then you're going to scroll until you find dark, and then you are going to scroll until you find the effect carved pumpkins, and it should look like this. It's very cool. And then you are just going to click the check mark, and you're going to drag it all the way out. Then we're going to go back into our eraser app or our eraser website, and you are going to erase another photo of yourself that you would like. So I am doing this photo, and I'm just clicking transparent, I'm clicking shadow, I'm making it bigger, and then I'm saving it to my photos. Then I am going back into CapCut, and I'm going to click overlay and add overlay, and we're going to add that image to the left side of our screen. We are going to drag out the image so that it fits the entire screen of the video. And from there, we are going to add text. So you're going to click on add text, and you're going to type out the word Instagram, and that should be with the same font as the original, which is the lightning font. And we're going to click on the white inside and the black outside again. Then you're going to scroll until you find duplicate, and you're going to put that right at the bottom. From there, you are going to type out your Instagram username or whatever social medias that you choose to use. And it should look something like this. From here, you can make it bigger or smaller or whatever you would like it to look like based on your name and photos. And for the username, we are going to change the color of it. So we are going to click on the second one like you saw me do there, and you're going to see me put orange on the inside and the white on the outside. Just follow the steps that I just showed on the screen, and it should look something like this. And again, you can move it around till you get it the way you like, and you want to make sure that you dragged it to the front and the end of the video. From there, we are going to add stickers. So you're going to scroll until you find stickers, search Halloween hat, and you're going to use the one I clicked on here, and you're going to make it smaller to fit over the eye of the Instagram, and it should look something like this, and then you're going to drag it. You're going to find another sticker by clicking on sticker again, and you're going to type in spiderweb. There are plenty of options. You're going to see me change the option later on in the video. For now, I just went with this one, but there are plenty of other Halloween stickers and effects that you can use if you want to add any others, but this is what it should look like for now. If you do get an issue where the hat is behind the eye, just make sure to click on the hat. See how the hat is behind the eye right now? Just make sure to click on the hat and it will bring it in front. As for the animations, you are going to click on the image of yourself. You are going to click on animation and you are going to scroll until you find the animation slide left. You are going to click on that and we are going to put that at 1 second. And for the Instagram, you want the Instagram to be in front of the words like you see here. You kind of want the screen to look something like I have here. The Instagram before the username, so that comes in first. And you want the hat and the Instagram words to be aligned with each other. And for the Instagram, we are going to click on animations and you are going to scroll until you find the animation dissolve. And you are going to put the animation at 1 second. And then we're going to click on the username and click animations. And you're going to scroll until you find the animation random typewriter. And you are going to put that at 1.5 seconds, like you see I'm doing here. Then we're going to move on to the animation of the hat, and you're just going to click fade in. And you might need to move things around so that it looks the way you want it to. If anything gets a little confusing, I would definitely just say follow along to what I'm doing on the screen so that you would understand a little bit better. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I will try my best to help you. And it should look something like this. Once you get it to look like that, you are going to save it to your camera roll. And from there, we're going to open up the project that says final that I had you save earlier. And we are going to add the video that we just made that looks like this into that project. And we are going to edit it a little bit later and add the transitions and all of that. But for now, this is what you should have in the final project. From there, we are going to go back into Canva and we are going to go back to the first slide that had the 3 grids. And you are going to do the same thing again, add the images and adjust them until they look the way you would like them to look. Once you get them the way you want them to look, you're going to click download and make sure to change it back to page 1 so that you're saving the first page. Then we're going to go back into CapCut and you're going to do the same thing again. You're going to go to the project that had the black image on it with the opacity and you're going to add this photo instead, like we did previously. You are going to click on new project and you are going to add that video into it. Then we're going to go to video effects and you're going to scroll until you find dark. And we're going to add the smiling pumpkins again, which is this one, and you're going to drag it to fill the whole screen. Then we are going to add an overlay and I am using this subscribe button. It is from a YouTube video that I will have linked in the description below. And I'm going to show you how to use the green screen. You are going to go to where it says remove BG and you're going to click on chroma key. Drag the little eyedropper and click where it shows green, and then you can move around the intensity so that it's bigger or smaller. You can add a shadow, and then there's some pro features if you have pro. I do, so I'm just messing with those, but you don't have to mess with them. And it should look something like this. And if you still notice that there is some green on the outside, I'm going to show you a trick for that. You are going to go to where it says adjust. You're going to go to where it says HSL, click on green, and move the saturation all the way down to -100 and the lightness all the way down to -100. And that should help turn any of the green to a black or a gray. And this is the way it should look. We also want to make it a little bit longer, so you're just going to click on speed and lower it to 0.8 speed. And I'm just moving it to the front so that it shows the pop-up just like that. And you can stop here. I just go back to where it says adjust and I go to brightness and I just lower the brightness a little bit down so it matches the darker colors, but it is not important to do that. And from there, once you get it the way you like, we are going to shrink it down so that it fits the subscribe button. And we are going to click export and download it to our device. And then we're going to open the final project for the last time. And this is when we are going to do all the finishing touches. You are going to add this video with the subscribe button into the final project. And you're going to click add. And this is what you should have. You should have all 3 clips. And we are going to start on the first one. So we are just going to scroll until we find adjust. And I just wanted to lower the brightness of all of them so it looks a little bit darker. So you're just going to click on each of the clips, click on adjust, and bring the brightness down a little bit. Again, this is not a necessary step, but I just think it looked really nice to do so. From there, we're going to go back to the beginning, and now we're going to watch it back, and we're going to shrink some of the slides so they're not so long. So I usually move each slide to about 3.5 seconds to start, but again, that can change based on the length and how long or how little you want your intro to be. Here we are going to add our transition, so you're going to click that white little square with the line in it. And you are going to go where it says glitch and you are going to find strobe. And once you click on that, you are going to put that at 1 second. And we're going to do the same thing for the second transition. And you're going to click on that and you're going to click on black fade and you're going to put that at 0.7 seconds. And mine was on the trending slide. From there, you can click the check mark, and I'm just making the beginning of the subscribe slide a little bit smaller so that I'm able to have the subscribe button pop up as soon as it does the black fade. And it should look something like this so far. And from here, you can adjust them to make the clips longer or shorter based on your needs. Once you get it the way you like, we're going to add music. So you should see a gray bar underneath that says add audio. And I just clicked extract audio and I just added a song that I would like that I thought fit the intro into my intro. And this is how it looks. I'm just going to export and I'm going to export in 4K. So drag that to 4K and then click save to your device. And this will be the final intro, guys.